used to be so easy to make friends. You'd see a glittery backpack in the distance and instantly you knew, this is my person. And just like that, we had a friend for life. Or so we thought.
One thing about adulthood that people don't tell you is that making friends is incredibly dynamic.
So I know that this is gonna sound really freaking sad, but I just want friends.
As a woman, you have to be really careful when choosing your friends.
And that it's like, do you guys get along? Do your husbands get along? Do your kids get along? How are they parenting their kids? Does it jive with you?
Platonic love is so underrated.
Because a lot of women like the aesthetic of friends, but they do not value friendship. They don't even know what real friendship is.
I've learned that growing your community and building these relationships take time. These friendships don't poof out of the air.
Why is it so hard to make friends? Like, why? Honestly.
When we were kids, making friends was instant. You'd meet up at the swing sets, share a fruit roll-up, and bam, soulmates. Now, making friends requires a full background check, a scheduling app on your phone, and a sturdy Wi-Fi connection at minimum. At this point, I'd settle for someone who texts back within the same fiscal quarter. For men, loneliness shows up as no dates. But for women, it shows up as no community. Our generation has been busy breaking up with our parents. Our husbands are spiraling headfirst into midlife. Our kids are growing up. And somehow, we as women lost each other in the mess of managing it all. I mean, where do you even find another adult woman that wants to hang out without pitching you a side hustle? There has to be a good reason why so many women are lacking quality friendships as adults. Let's ask the experts.
I want to talk about women who are friendless, women who have no friends. Oftentimes when I hear discourse on this subject, the reasons we attribute to that situation are like, she's a man stealer, she's rude, she's mean, she's awful, or she's weird and strange, or she's drama. And all those things are true too. Those traits and tendencies might be the reason why some women find themselves without platonic relationships. Some women who have those traits and tendencies and have plenty of friends in spite of being mean or drama or man stealer. So it's something to think about, right?
Regina George.
I want to offer other reasons why this happens, even though there's a stigma attached to it. The first is you have women who are leaving all-consuming situations.
Yes.
So I've seen women who go into a total hole during motherhood, especially when the child is young, or they are in a very demanding job, and it becomes all-consuming. And when you emerge from these seasons, you realize, like, oh my gosh, where did everybody go?
Depression.
Okay, that's one reason. Women who are emerging from these all-consuming seasons find themselves friendless sometimes. The second reason could be because of a move. Now, a lot of women will say to me, you know, I moved to a new city and I feel like I'm starting over. And they'll always say, I mean, I have friends, like, for sure. Like, I have, like, besties for sure. They just, like, live in another city. I don't have anybody here. This. I wish I had $1 for every time a woman assured me, oh, I have people. I really do. They're, you know, long distance now. But, you know, I need people here. And that's good. You should have people who can offer you, like, daily companionship and you can do life together, right? So you should have friends nearby, right? A lot of my high achievers, women who love their job and they are like in it and they're so worried about like conquering the next goal. Now they have some maybe surface level relationships, but a lot of these women secretly report to me not having like actual friends. And these are women who are likable and charismatic. They have no shortage of like social connections, but when we're saying friends, like a person you could call and be like, I'm really struggling, don't have anyone. Another reason sometimes women find themselves in a season of friendlessness, I'm just throwing it out there, okay? But don't apply, let it fly.
Okay.
They get involved with romantic partners who monopolize their time. And if these partners are especially controlling, or guilt them for going out with friends or talking to friends or choosing friends instead of them, and they've been in that relationship long enough, it becomes very isolating. And I have a lot of women who come to me after that relationship is over.
Damn.
And then another reason I want to offer is if a woman is in a season of change and her tastes are different,
yes,
her worldviews have evolved, her interests have changed, and all of the connections she has were developed within those circumstances. And she realized that's going to require her to develop new ties.
New ties.
That woman might find herself in a season of friendlessness.
Fuck. Look, if I'm being honest, some of these reasons sound like straight up excuses. She's too shiny. She's goal-oriented. She's consumed by motherhood, work, or a small cult. Why do I have receipts for all of these? So I guess I understand these types of reasons for friendlessness. But let's be honest. Sometimes we're complicating the process ourselves.
We became friends, and I love bombed the heck out of her.
Yeah.
I was so happy to have a woman of God, she's so warm. She's so kind.
Yeah.
It's unlike any other woman that I've been friends with. Very caring, follow up. Like, it's the type of friend that you are in conversation with someone and you can just slightly mention something and she's at your house with the thing. And it's like, girl, I barely said.
Yeah.
And you're showing up with the earrings that, I was talking about, that type of friend. But because let me be honest, I feel like who she was like disturbing some demons within me. So some bad ideology of friendships, I was triggered by her health. I was triggered by her wholeness. I was triggered by her care. I was like, do you really care this? Are you really this sincere? Are you really this warm? Are you really this inviting? Because I've been abused and misused and neglected and abandoned and rejected. All of these things made me, it caused me to be triggered, which is so strange that a healthy thing can trigger you. I actually ghosted her.
So even kindness can trigger distrust in people who've been hurt before. And sometimes disappearing or ghosting can feel like a physical survival hack. It's like every cell in you is saying, I can't be fooled again.
Be careful of women who don't have a lot of friends. Let me explain why. First of all, they peep energy quick. She done walked into rooms and felt the tension before a word was even said. Second of all, she don't entertain drama. If it ain't peace or purpose, she don't want it around her at all. Third of all, she done got betrayed by the one she loved the most. Now she moving with caution. Fourth of all, she's selective, not lonely. Her alone time feel better than fake company. Fifth of all, she don't need no crowd to feel validated. And that scares people away who rely on attention to feel important. Sixth of all, she not easy to be fooled. She done study real versus fake through experience, and she ain't doubling back. Seventh of all, her peace is sacred. If she lets you in her life, you gotta understand she felt you spiritually first. Eighth of all, she learned the hard way. Not everybody who claps for you is happy for you. Ninth of all, she got depth. Small talk and shallow energy just drain her. She crave real connections or nothing. And 10th of all, she don't move off of desperation, she move off of discernment. And people tend to take this as standoffish. Just because she don't got a lot of friends don't mean she antisocial. She just finally at peace. And she ain't finna just let you come in and ruin her peace. Come correct or don't come at all.
By this age, we've all been burned once or twice, haven't we? Or maybe 100. And it's caused us to be more careful, discerning, selective, fine on our own. No nonsense, no drama. But let's be real. Maybe we did go a smidge overboard, somewhere between protecting our peace and staying away from toxic people. And somehow, we cut off everyone. Do you have a people problem? Are you tired of being secretly judged by your neighbors from across the street? Have you had enough of other drivers taking up space on your road? Are you sick of having to behave in public? Then you need People Away, the only spray that keeps people at bay. With just one spritz, you'll repel extended family, toxic exes, and even fake friends. And for a limited time, you can get our quick and easy home refresher, helping you to avoid unwanted guests, delivery men, unruly neighborhood pets, and even your own kids if they've tested your last nerve. Your home never looked so clean. people away because life is better when no one's around to ruin it. Maybe we've taken self-care a little too far. Okay, so maybe it is us. And by us, I mean women. I don't see the men having this problem.
You know how people say men don't know anything about their friends? I made a game to put it to the test.
I went through a breakup this year. It was really bad.
Don't ask her name.
I had to move out of my apartment. I left New York. Broke my heart. What was her name?
Oh my God, that man is almost doubled over laughing at him. What is going on? Okay.
I didn't know why. I didn't really know why you moved or anything. I didn't know you had a girlfriend. I had no idea. I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, right. I forgot. Men barely know each other's last names. That is not what I'm looking for. But then again, bonding over chicken wings, memes, and mutual silence doesn't seem so bad. Look, I understand that friendship dynamics can differ wildly, but women tend to need emotion, support, and a sturdy foundation, as well as similarities in our likes, our dislikes, and our lifestyles. But men, it seems like all they need to do is exist in the same space. Despite all of this, we still need to find connections in our adult lives. I mean, have you considered what might happen if we don't? Girl, you know I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be cremated. But still, the point stands. If we don't start making friends now, who's gonna take care of our pets when we're gone? We need to fix this. How to make friends.
Here's how to become friends with anyone. I can literally walk into any room and have a stranger turn into my best friend. And every single time they're like, oh my gosh, I haven't never opened up like this to anyone before. I'm like, it's not my first rodeo. Here are my secrets. Number one is you have to speak up. You can speak up through a compliment or a question, but if you don't speak up, you are not being the person to create the connection, which is how you can make friends with anyone. Number two, the secret is listening. Most people aren't comfortable being open and telling you all their secrets and their life story because they can feel that you don't really care. So when I listen to people talk, I am so engaged and I just truly care. Giving someone your gift of listening is your time, your energy, your presence. And so to give that gift to someone, they're going to give a gift back to you, which is meaningful connection. Number three, you need to learn to ask good questions. No one wants to be someone's best friend who just says, what's your favorite color? How's the weather? Best friends are formed from getting to know who you truly are at the core. You need to ask people questions to get to that. For example, let's say you're at an airport, you're sitting next to someone and you're like, I want to be their friend. Instead of saying to them, so, where are you traveling? Oh, I'm going here. Cool. Instead, you can say, where are you traveling? They say where, and you go, what are you most looking forward to? Now they have space to truly tell you about themselves and what their plans are. When you ask more open-ended questions, it allows someone to truly tell you who they are. And of course, when you get to know who someone really is, now you have created a real friendship. I hope these tips help you to make friends with anyone. Stay confident. Bye, girls.
Listen, this is a great list, and she's so energetic and confident. But honey, I couldn't keep up with her for more than 1 hour. And even if I could make friends like this, how am I supposed to keep them?
Can't expect a village to show up for you if you are unwilling to be a villager. Villages don't just spontaneously appear in your living room. Step one is you gotta go where the townspeople are. You gotta go where the people are. And then you need to start building your village brick by brick with intention. Intention means that if you're invited to something, you're not canceling last minute unless you absolutely have to. You do not cancel last minute for being tired or just not in the mood. You might think, oh, it's just my loss that I'm not coming. They won't really miss you. No, that is a foundational brick in your village. You need to show up for the things that you say you're going to show up for, unless you really can't because someone's sick or something. And if you really can't, then you need to give a valid reason and then offer to plan the next thing, like immediately. Say, hey, I can't come, but I would love to get coffee with you next Tuesday. Are you available? That way they see the intention of you wanting to place that foundational brick there. Sometimes building a village means that you're the one who's showing up first, and you're just showing up first again and again. And you're looking around at your community, the people who you want to be your village, and you're thinking, okay, what do they need? How can I show up for them. And what does every good village have? They have commerce, they have trade, it's a give and a take. So yes, you're helping people, but you're also asking people for things. That's something that I think we forget to do, right? We don't want to bother people with our problems. No, ask for help, because when you ask a friend for help, say, hey, can you come help me out with this? That opens the door for them to be able to ask you for help. It's showing vulnerability. Friendships aren't as easy as playing tag at recess anymore. We have limited time as adults. So if you want your village to show up, then you have to work and put in the work as a villager.
You know what? She's right. I do want a village. I just didn't realize I was going to have to leave my house to build it. Maybe the problem isn't that there's no good people out there. Maybe the problem is that I'm not making eye contact in public. It seems to me friendship can show up in the weirdest of ways. In line for coffee, at a concert, bonding over the same emotionally unavailable men.
Uh-oh. And it's like, you know, it doesn't take that much to confuse the fuck out of me. Is this real or is this a riddle? So you were both married to the same guy, right? Not at the same time. Oh, that would have been crazy. That would have been way crazier than the bullshit we're trying to figure out now. Who was married to him first? You. You're trying to tell her not to. You were married to this guy first. I'm sure you love hearing about this. Who are you? Are you married to her now? Do you know this guy? We're like, yeah, I f***ed him back in college.
Listen, the point is, no matter your age or what season you're in, it's never too late to make a new friend. So maybe it's time to get back out there. Make eye contact. Compliment someone's hair. Ask that girl in the gym for a piece of bubblegum. Don't be afraid to make the first move. And I know it might seem like a little too much too soon, but I fucking love you. I mean, if you made it this far in this video, I think that means we're friends. Don't look at me like that. I don't make the rules.